Thanks for staying with us here on STL TV Live. If you've ever found yourself needing a little inspiration, you've tuned into the right place. Kacie Starr Triplett is here to get us encouraged, inspired, and empowered. Welcome, Kacie. So you're known to a lot of St. Louisans as a former alderwoman. So you were an alderwoman for how long in the city?
I was an alderwoman for about 5 years.
Long time.
Yes, yes.
And you made a big career change. So tell us about that.
Sure. I made a big career change about a month and a half ago. And I will tell you, when I first ran for office, I was elected at the age of 26 and had every intention of staying as a politician because I love the city of St. Louis. I've always loved politics. Politics is something that has run in my family for a long time and had dreams of, climbing the political ladder to serve more people. But I will tell you, about almost 2 years ago, I began to feel a call upon my life to do something more. And during that time, it was really what you would call a spiritual journey where I started becoming more connected to my faith, and I really felt that, God was leading me to step out and do something else. So I made the decision to resign from my position as alderwoman and take upon a new job, working as a consultant for a nonprofit to help those who are mentally ill and homeless, and also to really devote a lot of time to my new ministry called Inspired Overflow.
So going back to the career change, that must have been really hard. Did you feel like you were letting down your family a little bit? My
family has been extremely supportive, and I'm so grateful for my family and my friends and my church family. Many folks understood why I did what I did, and it wasn't because I didn't enjoy the position or enjoy the people while I served as an alderman, but really it was about being obedient, that I felt that this was something that God was saying that, your time and your season that you have had as alderman, that time has passed, and now I'm moving you to another path. Yeah, and it's so good to listen to that voice and to use it to redirect our lives when we're called to do that. So now with Inspired Overflow, what are you doing exactly and how can we all get involved? Sure. Well, what's been really interesting is that usually when God speaks, he requires us to listen. And there have been times in my life where he has spoken and I haven't listened. So I wanted to be really conscientious about listening to him and being obedient. And, 2 years ago, he told me, he said, you're going to speak to my people. And I didn't believe him. I was like, I'm a politician. I'm not really interested in that. I don't know what you're talking about. But during that time of reflection and really sitting back and listening to what God had spoken to me about, Inspired Overflow is a speaking ministry. Okay. And basically what it's designed to do is to encourage and empower all of God's people. So in a nutshell, I go out and speak to whoever will listen, whoever is in need of some words of encouragement and motivation. It doesn't always have to be faith-based, but I speak a lot at churches, women's groups, nonprofits. I've spoken to prisons. I'm actually scheduled to go to Chillicothe, Missouri at the end of next week to go speak to the women there. But Inspired Overflow, it's just a tool of encouragement for all of you.
And you've got a radio show?
I do.
And when is that?
Sure. I have a radio show. It airs every week, every Wednesday at 3 p.m. on Shine 690 a.m.
Okay, Shine
690 a.m.
Okay, great. We're going to take a break right now. But when we come back, we're going to have much more with Kacie, and we're going to be bringing in one of her friends and associates, Minister Cornelius Weaver. So come back and stay with us, and we'll be right back in just a few moments to talk more with Kacie and Cornelius.